then you can kind of understand where you're at with the amount you're going to need, okay? Slightly bend the knee past the point of comfort, so that's where I'm just going to put them back just to take that full extension off, okay? Then we're going to want to put like a heel lift underneath them, so you're going to lift their heel up. Now, again, if they're really lax and they got a real bad bend in it, that heel lift might be a little much, so you might have to kind of keep them up just a little bit more, okay? It says pre-wrap. Obviously, we're going to do a lot of spraying, okay? And then we're going to do the pre-wrap, and we're just going to start down below like the calf, and we're going to come up about mid-thigh. Now, the one thing I want you guys to remember is when I say mid-thigh, don't just come up just a little bit like right here, okay? Because if I have a pretty good, distance from here to here, but I'm only this, it kind of takes away from the effectiveness. So make sure you kind of come up on their leg a little bit higher, okay? And hopefully everybody has shorts. Good, good. So I'm just going to pre-wrap. Okay, so what I'm going to do, the next step it says use a 3-inch conform around the base of the calf. So they're just talking about this light plastic pro, okay, or something like that. All I'm going to expect you guys to do is to do 2 anchors of the white tape, okay? 2 up top, 2 on the bottom, okay? When I do this, even with that light plastic pro, I might have her flex her quad. So when I come around, I'll be like, all right, flex your quad, just to kind of make it so that I don't want to cut in too much, okay? And obviously I'm going to try and anchor it on the skin, and then I'll come down like a half, 50% less on the tape. But I do want to say that my one piece is up on her skin enough, okay? Same thing down here. And I'm kind of angling these a little bit, kind of like when we start the ankle. I did the same thing up here, I angled up a little bit because it's coning down. Okay, now I might have her come up on her tippy toes a little bit to flex her calf. And again, I'm just kind of laying these softly.
So why are you having her flex? Is that just so when she's running, it's not limiting?
Yeah, you're not getting that muscle cramp, that muscle pump. So I'm just trying to have her kind of flex her leg a little bit. Same thing up here, okay? And you're going to be getting on the skin. So now the next step, okay, it says number 6 is using elasticon, create an X band on the posterior aspect of the knee and attach it anchoring on the calf. Elasticon strip should be pulled distal to proximal. They're talking coming from distal to proximal, okay? I don't really care if you guys, you can come from the top, bottom if you want, I don't care. So I'm going to show you 2 different methods that you can do this. One is you can measure this, and this is the quick and easiest way. So you saw what I kind of did there for measuring? And you can just kind of put it on the table, and I'm just going to make an X, okay? Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I don't want her knee completely straight because I'm trying to prevent that last little portion. So what I'm going to do is where the crease of her knee is at, I want to, from wherever the crease is, I want it on the center of the knee crease is where I want it on the center of this X. I want the X to kind of be centered from the inside to the outside. So I don't want it sit off one side. I don't want the center of the tape up higher or lower. So you kind of find a happy medium where that's at. Trying to stay out of you guys' way, okay? So I do that. Now what I'm going to do is it goes back and it says pull the anchor, elasticon, little touch gear around the anchors at the mid-thigh region, okay? So all you're going to need to do is go back and you're going to re-anchor 2 things. Again, I'm going to have her probably flex her calf out a little bit. Same thing, she's just going to kind of flex her calf. Okay, so now what I'm hoping is when she takes her heel off, you feel a little bit of resistance? Okay, now am I going to send it out to run like this? No. Probably what I'm going to do after that is I'm going to take this and I'm going to start at the top of the thigh and I'm going to work down so everything's going to be kind of pulled tight and tucked in there. So then that should prevent that last thing. Now, for just this purpose of taping tonight, this is the stuff we're going to use, okay? But in the real world, if I was to tape that, I'd be using this stuff. I'd be doing my X's here, okay, with this elastic on. Okay, another thing you could do, pretend that, here, let's just do this. Okay, so that's one method. This is the quick and easy way. I'm going to show you another method you can do for this, okay? The other one is if I want to, and this one will probably feel a little bit better. Lift your nose just a little bit. I'm going to still do my X, okay? But now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of find out where I'm at for my X. Again, your whole goal here is to get that X wherever, center from inside to outside and then up and down where that crease is at, okay? And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 2 anchors again. Same thing. I'll just do one because you know what I'm talking about there. But that's another way you can do this hyperextension, okay? So either one, quick and fast. You can just measure it out here, lay it on the table, boom, boom. Do that, and then you're good, and then you do your 2 anchors, and then you're done. Or if you want to make it look a little bit nicer, then you could do this one too, okay? Either way. If I was actually using this